Hello everyone and welcome to FNAF Maker. Now you may be wondering, why am I in FNAF Maker? Well, that's because I am going to show you an exclusive demo to Marilyn Co inside of here, which is going to be unreleased because 1, I want to make it in Game Maker. 2, I have no idea how to get the actual game onto GameJolt, so yeah, and also obviously the GameJolt link to the Marilyn Co page will be in the description. So, yeah, I have prepared a demo, 2 actually, this is the first one, and yeah, let's play. Yeah, you may notice that this is just royalty-free music I found. Yeah, if it's copyrighted, whoops, but I need to change the color of the text up there as well, but this is the official menu for it. So, obviously there's Marilyn in the title, the stars flipping over the title, and yeah, let's get into the game. Got the official newspaper as well, got a pretty decent pay, and no, that is not a real phone number. You can't call it. I made that intentional. Yeah, and it also said blah all on the sides, because I didn't know what else to write. Okay. Yeah, I made I've added some FNAF 2 ambiance and also the Watcher 6 entered boss battle music. So, yeah, I was originally going to add a soundtrack from originally going to add music from the custom night of Sister Location, but instead I found this because I couldn't find the other downloadable version of the one I wanted. So yeah. This is a cool office, isn't it? This is also the official office. Know that alarm clock does not change, it's up there. So, yeah, that alarm clock is just stuck in place right there. Along with the fan and static. But, got the cameras. All of them are static. Also, epilepsy warning when I click on the cameras rapidly. Yeah, I've been warned. Oh yeah, you may have noticed that there's a mask. The doors aren't in here because 1, I don't know how to make them properly, and 2, there's also the no vent. Because in Marilyn Co, you have to deal with Marilyn and Marceline coming from the left and right doors, and Maxwell coming from the vent above you. That is not in this version. Instead, you just have to repel them with the mask. And another thing that is just, a big problem inside of here is that they are so easy to deal with. Like, I've beaten the max mode of this game so many times, they're that easy. They're like, the difficulty is nerfed down even when they're at 20. So yeah, whoopsies. Not my fault, it's this engine's fault. But hey, it's a neat idea. The other one is more advanced, and at least the jump scares actually work, which the jump scares don't really work inside of this version. This is more like a broken sort of version, so more so have this version. Of course, got the wall posters and stuff. Fun fact, I actually have a poster of Marilyn Co on my wall. It is currently above me, and I need to do a separate review on that, so I will one day. You may have noticed that there's just, I might have already mentioned this, but there's no stand for the phone this time. It's because I got enraged and I smashed it. It'll be fixed next time. Then again, I probably won't keep that promise, but so be it. Yeah, the cameras are basically useless here, and also I haven't added all of them. I was too lazy to just type every single one out. Maybe I will turn these posters into real ones that one day, of course. I also have the entire script for the night 1 phone call written down. I haven't actually recorded it yet, though I have gotten a text-to-speech to say it, and that is in the other demo, except it is broken for some reason. So, that's why there's no phone call here. Originally there was a static placeholder, but I tried placing that phone call in here, and it's now just, yeah, not playing. It would be over by now anyways. This makes playing the nights extremely awkward because basically it's just nothing here and you're just listening to Watcher 6. Speaking of which, absolutely banger track. I beat Popco's arcade today. Well, the Deadly Forest, but you know. By the way, Popco's is right there. Oh, mask. Yeah, Marilyn got inside of the office. That's a render that will be unused inside of the game. I made it mainly for this version. Yes, I wasted my time. I used my time on making that render. That only applies to Marilyn and apparently applies to all the other characters because this version is glitched. So you know, pretty cool part about that. Yeah, basically all you do is just put on mask. But in the other one, I implemented the music box mechanic, which I won't spoil too much of that version, that other demo, but you know, that rhymed. I didn't mean to rhyme. I meant to say you'll see it in the future video, but now this is the current one. And we're at 4 a.m. at 65%. Huh. And yes, I also took time out of my day to design a wall outlet, which I never thought I would do, but I did. I might have already said that in my main video going into depth on this game, and introducing it to you guys. Yeah. And also I'm here to announce that there's also spin-offs that are going to be released, like an arcade shooter, and maybe even like an RPG thing. I know that the shooter's like Chica's Feeding Frenzy from Security Breach. It's like that one, that exact one. Heck, I could even make a version of that. But you know, it's just basically where you play as Marilyn and shoot lasers at pizzas and destroy them. But there's a funny bug inside of that game, where if you shoot a laser at a pizza, it turns that pizza into a Marilyn, canonically revealing that Marilyn has an infinite cloning machine, which is a funny little detail that I never thought would be canon inside of the universe, which it isn't. But you know, I'll have that bug sorted out. And by the way, that is my first game I actually made. I watched a tutorial on it though. I didn't code it. I used like those weird things, but technically that codes it. So you know, hey, I'm a game maker now. And it was also made in Game Maker, so there's game makers everywhere. Yeah, I drew a desk. This is very awkward, I apologize. I say I apologize a lot because I'm just sorry about everything, I don't know. Got the starlights and stuff, got the checkers on the wall. I didn't want to make the office gray and boring, or just a plain red color, so you know. Add the checker as a barrier and made it go into a lighter red. So you know, to give the wall extra goodness. Yeah, it's 5 a.m. It still says 12 a.m. down there. Yeah, that's basically what you get for 6 a.m. It's just, you don't really feel, you know, you don't feel accomplished because it's just awkward. Yeah, let's check out the extras menu. Yeah, it's like FNAF 3 for some reason. You got the cheats, of course, which is Fast Night's Radar, no Toxic, and Unlimited Power. You got the characters up here. Yeah, all the jump scares are bugged. They're all the scariest jump scares you ever seen. That being a red jump scare. Yeah, but you know, that was this demo version. And if you're wondering what the custom night would look like on 420 mode, and yes, the endoskeleton is a character in Marilyn Co. The annoying thing is you have to to click repeatedly. Yeah, and Marceline's character render is stretched because I made it a bit too small by accident. My bad, whoopsie daisy, and I just realized I accidentally put Marilyn to 18. So yeah, custom night. And also, the endoskeleton is just not on any other night besides night 5 and 6 in this version. And who knows, maybe that will apply into the main one. Oh, let's get jump scared by a character, shall we? Oh yeah, check the cameras because they're useless. And also you got the map down there. And yeah. Wait for a character to come for our booties. And also it is physically impossible to run out of power here. So you don't even have to worry about it unless I implement a door mechanic. You don't have to worry about it anyways because this is not getting released. There it is. Yeah, the full jump scare doesn't even play. The only jump scare is Marilyn getting inside of your office, but you know, there you go, there's that awkward demo that I've made. Yeah, now you see why it's not released like that. Yeah. It's pretty bad. So yeah. I'll be back with a part 2 to this video, which will be the other demo. Sorry I haven't really been uploading lately. My motivation has just sort of been gone, and I've been working on Marilyn Co. And you may have noticed the hiatus on Bears and Friends. I'll elaborate on that in a separate video, but you know, I'm just saying that it is not canceled. It is just on hiatus. It is not canceled at all. It is just on break because I haven't had any ideas. I guess there's no need for another video if I just explained it. I haven't had any ideas on a Bears and Friends episode since the flip side, and I even wanted to remake the flip side because it wasn't up to my standards. Yeah, that's basically the whole news on Bears and Friends. Is just it's on hiatus until I get an idea again, which will probably be, I don't know. Yeah, but that is the Marilyn Co demo, part 1. So stay tuned for part 2. Follow me on Game Jolt, and I'll see you guys later. You can subscribe if you want. Goodbye.